All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the City of Merrill Board of Public Works meeting. It is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025 at 5:15, and we are in City Hall Council Chambers. Next item on the agenda is consider approving the minutes of the previous meeting, which was March 27th.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the March 27th meeting. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have water and sewer agenda items. Discuss and approve the water and sewer vouchers.
Make a motion to approve the water and sewer vouchers.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second to approve the water and sewer vouchers. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have water and sewer monthly report. Gabe is excused tonight. Rod, do you want to add anything, or?
If there's any questions, I'll try to answer them.
No question.
No.
Okay. Move on to street department agenda items. Discuss and approve the street department vouchers.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the street department vouchers. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have general agenda items for consideration. Discuss and consider a reduction of the invoice of snow removal at 208 North Ohio Street. We had, I think there's pictures in the packet.
I guess I'm confused. Did we do this twice or was it just once?
Just once, I believe. So there's the initial pictures. It would have been the first inspection. That was, weeks before. Then there was inspection the day before we shoveled, and then the guys that shovel generally take a picture before they go again. So there's a lot of pre-shoveling pictures on there, but
I was confused too,
Yeah, because
because of how it's written.
yeah, I mean, her letter states something about the 27th and then something about February 18th.
Yeah, it looks like two sets of,
yep, looks like the initial inspection was on the 27th of January. Got re-inspected on the 18th, and we shoveled on the 19th.
When did we send the first letter?
January 27th.
Okay, so we actually didn't shovel it until the 19th.
Correct.
And this would be the first time for this property.
Yep. Sounds like it was a landlord rental, miscommunication.
I guess I'll make a motion to split this in half, kind of per how we have been doing it for a one-time deal.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second to reduce the invoice for the snow removal at 208 North Ohio Street by 50%. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have discuss and consider a street use permit for Golden Harvest Market to close Pearl Street from Main Street to Tillman Street for a customer appreciation event if the appropriate paperwork has been received and provided to the committee. This did come in after the clerk had sent out the packet, but we had it here, so, and she kind of prefaced that on here, so I brought it to the meeting tonight.
I'll make a motion to approve the permit for June 7th for Golden Harvest Customer Appreciation.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the Golden Harvest Market permit. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we move on to monthly reports. Darren?
I'll answer any questions if anyone has any.
Okay. Rod?
Here, my report's in the packet, if there's any questions. I guess just as far as projects go, we did get started on State Street last week. All the pavement and curb and gutters removed. They're starting to do sanitary right now. Water Street is underway also. There's some curb and gutter and other utility adjustments happening there. We're hoping to get in there end of May to pave it, beginning of June, somewhere in there.
Yep.
And Spruce Street, we are finishing up gravel and topsoil over there.
Dustin?
Well, Rod mentioned Water Street. That's our big one right now. Otherwise, we are crack sealing when we can. Raining a lot, so that's kind of getting hampered this year. But we're doing the best we can there. But starting to ramp up for summer.
Any questions for Dustin?
Are we gonna add any gravel to the alleys? I noticed that we did, like my alley was one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we graded, over the past few years, we've added a lot to the point that I don't want to add too much more for a while. We're starting to really squeeze water onto people's driveways and yards more. Getting it off the alley is good, but it's also raising them enough that it's, you know, impacting other things too. So kind of doing it as an alley by alley basis now. Graded once, with all this rain now, they're starting to soften up again. We'll probably have to grade them if we get a dry stretch again too.
Yeah, 'cause I noticed my alley even, the same holes have just come right back.
Yeah, it's hard to cut deep enough with, can't get a grader into them, so that's what we can do with our box blade on a tractor. And so it's difficult to cut down to the bottom of the holes, but we
Right.
do our best to keep up.
Okay.
Ron, growing season hasn't started yet, but it will be soon. With all the rain we have, if we get some sun.
I think it started.
Yeah. All right, I'll entertain a motion to place the reports on file.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to place the monthly reports on file. Any discussion? Hearing none, all is in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have date and time of next meeting, which would be Wednesday, May 28th at 5:15. Does that work? Okay, public comment? Public comment? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.